Hey you guys, it's your girl T, and I want to shout out EJ Logic for sending me the story, and it's coming out of Ratchet Ass, Florida. Now, I was being nice this week on Facebook. I had even made a comment that, you know what, there hasn't been a lot of, things going on in Florida. I think Florida's taking a break from the ratchetness. I was really, really proud of Florida this past week, but I guess I spoke too soon because there were things going on in Florida, and EJ sent me this story. So if you guys haven't heard, it happened in Citra, Florida. It's a brother and sister. Basically, 22-year-old Jessica Huggard and 25-year-old Darren Hagerman basically got some type of key to go into the Frito-Lay factory, and they were dumpster diving and stealing massive amounts of Frito-Lay chips. This story is insane. When they got caught, they were literally chips filled to the brim in their van. And they were caught because they had a 2-year-old in the back seat jumping around, and the police spotted them and pulled them over. So I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip, and then I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
A brother and sister with a weakness for salty snacks ended up in the Marion County Jail overnight.
Deputies say the pair was dumpster diving at the Ocala Frito-Lay factory. Channel 9's Barrett Peterson is live in Marion County tonight. And Barrett, investigators found hundreds of dollars worth of stolen snacks in the siblings' van.
And a 2-year-old child that was along for the ride. Now, detectives say even if the chips were taken out of the trash, brother and sister still went through a locked gate to get to them. Ocala's Frito-Lay distribution center sits in a warehouse district along Northwest 68th Avenue. Around midnight Friday, a Marion County deputy stopped a van not far from the front gate.
When he approached the vehicle, he could see inside there were potato chips and Cheetos and pork rinds all over the van.
And stacked all the way up to the windows. There were baked Lays and Sun Chips, and every bit of it had been stolen.
It was packed. I mean, when you take a look at the photos of this scene, the back of that van is packed with snacks.
See for yourself. Hundreds of bags of snacks, detectives say, were pulled out of the plant's dumpster by Darren Hagerman and his sister, Jessica Huggard. Investigators say Hagerman had a key to the gate. Plant managers think it may have been accidentally left in the lock. They're not sure when. It was actually one of the Frito drivers who spotted the van. He didn't have his cell phone, but fortunately found the deputy at a convenience store just down the street. Other drivers told Channel 9 they've been chasing Hagerman away from the plant for a couple of years, but he kept coming around.
He says that he and his sister, the co-defendant, were doing this basically to generate income. They did it for a living.
And brother and sister are charged with burglary and grand theft. The child has been turned over to a relative. Reporting live in Marion County, Barrett Peterson, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Okay, so you guys just watched the news clip, and that was crazy. I mean, first chips, next thing you know, they'll be out here stealing dipping shit. From what I've heard, Frito-Lay is a gateway snack. You know the commercial says you can't just eat one, so why the hell would the police think that these people will go back there and steal one bag of chips? If you can't eat just one, you damn sure can't steal one bag. You got to keep going until you fill your entire van up. Now, while I do find this entire story ratchet, it does kind of tug at my heartstrings a little bit, just a little tug, you know what I'm saying? Because I do feel bad. It looks like they were selling these chips as a way to get extra income. A lot of people are comparing this to dumpster diving. A lot of people are saying that they shouldn't be charged. It's no different than going into somebody's trash and, taking their trash, and what's the big deal? And I do kind of agree. I do feel like, they could have been out here selling worse. They really could have been out here, selling weed, selling crack, selling meth, but they're selling expired Frito-Lay chips. Which one is worse? At the end of the day, I'm not going to excuse their behavior because they did break into a plant. It wasn't like the dumpster was outside the plant. The dumpster was in the plant. They broke in and they stole disregarded chips. And, they didn't have the right to be on their property. And when you choose to burglarize somebody's property, you will be charged with a crime, point blank, period. But I think it's that serious? No. Like I said, they could have been out here doing worse. I do find the story rather funny, though. It's like you can't write this shit. Only in the Sunshine State would somebody literally find a key, make a key, steal a key to go steal old-ass chips and then sell them on the street for a profit. So this story is crazy, but I'm sure that now that this brother and sister couple, now that they're going to be charged with all these, criminal charges, I'm sure from now on they definitely will have a chip on their shoulder. Literally. So anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the entire situation. Do you feel like they should be charged? Do you think that it's no big deal? And do you feel like the economy is getting so bad that people are trying to find new hustles? New ways to make money without having to, turn to the drug trade. So let me know what you guys think about this entire story. All right, deuces.